National Wildlife Federation wants to make it possible for kids all over the country to learn from nature, to have opportunities to be outdoors. And it's good for their studies, we know, and it's also good for their souls, really, to have that hands-on connection with nature.
Prior to the gardens that you see today, this was a completely barren hillside. There was nothing here at all. And over about 16 different Saturdays throughout the fall, we had 75 volunteers and about 500 volunteer hours help transform the site into what it is today.
It really started with National Wildlife Federation and has now become the district's vision. And they work actively to support greening schoolyards across the district.
For students, access and connection with nature increases their social and emotional development and well-being, and so that's what we want to try to do for our students.
I don't believe enough children get to be immersed in nature anymore, and I think giving them a safe place for them to learn and become connected to and responsible for and form a relationship with is an amazing gift.
We got a caterpillar. I'm thinking it's a walking stick. Oh, here it is.
Discovery Hill is an outdoor learning center and demonstration habitat for the district. It's a place where teachers and students and district staff can come for inspiration and to pursue academic interests.
How long do you think it lives? I don't know about
When you take the kids out into the garden, you have a really good opportunity of actually getting them into what you're learning about. The students don't just have to see a diagram of what an insect looks like or what a flower looks like. You can actually take them out and pick up that insect or pick up the flower and actually show them the parts rather than them just saying, this is what it would look like if you could see it.
Why do you think we don't see any bugs in the water?
Because maybe the fish or tadpole probably ate them.
Are eating all the eggs?
It's not something that they're memorizing or that they're going to remember just for a short period of time, but rather will be able to later apply what they've learned and that experience to new learning. And that's the goal of teaching, and that's the goal of learning, we think.
Fuzzy, orange, yellow, and black.
Textbooks are wonderful and the kids can learn a lot from them, but there's something to be said for actually being able to go see the larva stage of a ladybug in real life rather than just seeing a picture in a book.
Egg, larva, pupa, adults.
We've partnered with the National Wildlife Federation for many years now. So aside from the fact that we have a demonstrated commitment on both sides of the partnership, there are constantly conversations and discussions about what can we do to launch this to the next level. We want to be the first district in the U.S., if possible, to be a green flag district. And we have several campuses that are very close to achieving that, and we attribute that to our partnership with the National Wildlife Federation.
I am ecstatic that AISD is supportive of outdoor learning. When you start to see a superintendent that's supportive or an entire district that's supportive of having gardens, it just kind of gives you that hope that the things you've been pushing for have a reason to be around. They have merit. They're supposed to be here.
The goal of the National Wildlife Federation through places like Discovery Hill is to make learning more accessible for every child.
I would love to see gardens on every campus. I'd like to see green teams who really have a goal towards sustainability on their campus, whether it's a garden or solar energy or rainwater collection. That's my dream.
In order for the National Wildlife Federation to be able to keep doing this kind of work, we really need the continued support of our partners and of our donors and our foundations. Today, when you walk through this garden, you can literally feel the pulse of the garden. And it comes from the children who are out here every day, learning in it and thriving in it.
What I see is antennas, and it can switch too. You can get